So this letter is only part of a letter. I don't know who it was written to. It was in with Ben's things, and the first page is missing. So I don't know who it was written to, and it starts in the middle of a sentence. So it's the page 2 of a letter to someone. And it also ends in the middle of a sentence. So something must have happened that he had to, he was interrupted, right, while he was writing it. He starts out talking about a movie that he saw. And so I'll just read you, I'll start with the beginning, even though it's not a complete sentence. The movie Mystic River, pretty good. I had read the book when I was at jump school last year. I couldn't put it down. Even when I was hungry and went to eat, I'd be thinking about getting back and reading it. I know, I sound like a geek. Whenever I'm off doing something though, like last time I was in Iraq, or this time, or some training, I'll read a book whenever I'm home, or I'll read a bunch. Whenever I'm home, I don't really read that much. No, I'm not writing a book. I can barely put together my thoughts to write a letter. If I tried, I'd get off topic and start talking about the day on the June. I was kind of hiding in the woods, observing a building, seeing what was going on. This was training. I didn't all of a sudden decide to go out and spy on some dudes. Anyways, I was laying down and I noticed an odd plant right next to me. It was kind of pinkish on the inside. Then I realized it was one of those Venus flytraps. Looking weird little plants. And it had those little hairs on the inside that you have to flip to trigger it. So I did. I had never seen one of those things before. Then later I found out that those plants die after they close so many times. And I kind of felt bad about that. So yeah, I was supposed to be watching a building, looking for activity, but instead I was playing with a plant. I was out there with this guy, Serrano. It was right before Christmas 2 years ago. On New Year's, me and him went out, and that's where it leaves off. So, I hope you learned a few things about Ben that maybe you didn't know before, enjoyed some of his stories, his imagination, and I think he was pretty articulate over time. So I just want to thank you for coming here, sharing Ben with me a little bit on today, this 20th anniversary that we're commemorating Ben. So thanks. I think my brother Dennis was going to say something.